What's going on, guys? Coming at you live with another podcast video. I have a surprise for you guys in this episode today on my podcast that you guys will see coming up. But first, I want to talk about the Miami Dolphins. Question: are the Dolphins suspect or are they not suspect? The Dolphins are 6-3. The Dolphins have had an easy schedule, but when they play a team over 500, they lose. The Dolphins have beat the Chargers, the Patriots, the Broncos, the Giants, the Panthers, and the Patriots again. Those are their 6 wins. Those teams are all of those teams that I just named are all currently below 500 or above 500, which is the only team. Well, the Chargers are right at 500. They're 4-4. They just won last week. The 3 losses that the Dolphins have are against the elite teams, the Bills, the Eagles, the Chiefs. They lose against the Bills 48-20. They lose against the Eagles 31-17. Then last week they lose against the Chiefs 21-14 to the Dolphins. The Dolphins have had trouble beating above 500 teams. So with that being said, can we really take the Dolphins seriously, or is that just they just struggle against 500 teams? The Dolphins are a good team, don't get me wrong, but if you want to make the playoffs and accomplish your goal, you need to beat the teams above 500. They beat every team below 500. They have not figured it out against above 500 teams. The Dolphins have a great defense. They have a great offense. We know what they could do on the offensive end of things with Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, Tua, those guys. My question is, why are they not good against above 500 teams? That's something that Mike McDaniel, head coach, needs to figure out, and they just need to play better. They need to really play better against above 500 teams. They're getting blowed out. The only game they really didn't get blowed out against was against the Chiefs, with it being 21-14. But keep in mind, at halftime, the Chiefs were blowing them out 21-0. I think it was. So they were getting blown out in the first half. They ended up coming back in the second half and playing a little bit better. But the thing about that is, if you want to be a good team and you want to be an elite team where you go against the best, you need to step up and beat the best. They have not done that. So from here on out, I don't know what to expect for the Dolphins against a 500 team, but I can tell you that we definitely know what to expect for the Dolphins when they play a below 500 team. So if the Dolphins can get those issues right, they will be better off in their season in the playoffs. Because in the playoffs, you're going to play a team, obviously, that's above 500, and you're going to need to beat them. But the Dolphins have not shown that they can do that. But man, the Dolphins are a good explosive team, but they just need to beat a quality opponent. They have not beat a quality opponent. They are 0-3 against above 500 teams. Their overall record is 6-3. So we'll see what the Dolphins have in store against trying to beat an above 500 team. My next topic is the Atlanta Falcons. This one has bugged me for a long time with the Falcons for this season. This has bugged me quite a bit. The Falcons have the quarterback situation with Desmond Ridder and Taylor Heinicke. Taylor Heinicke has replaced Desmond Ridder the last 2 games. Okay, cool, whatever. My problem with that is Desmond Ridder is going to go through his ups and downs. He's went through the ups, and now he's going through the downs. He had not been playing well the last 2 games, throwing interceptions twice, I think the last 2 games before he got benched. With that being said, y'all didn't really play Desmond Ridder last year. Y'all didn't play him last year when he probably should have been in the game playing instead of Marcus Mariota, who's no longer with the team anymore. Desmond Ridder should have been getting that playing time. Instead, y'all put him on the bench when y'all should have been exposing him and getting him out on the field to actually play. Y'all didn't. So now he comes into this season, he's starting. Y'all throw him out there and then y'all just expect him to just be high. Y'all expect him to be high this whole season, but it's going to be highs and lows as a quarterback in the NFL. That's just the reality. That's just really what it is. So he had his high moments, and now he's going through his low moments, and y'all want to bench him. My problem with benching this young man is don't bench him. Y'all benched him. Y'all put in Taylor Heineke. Taylor Heineke is not the quarterback of the future. He's just a quarterback that we signed. He's not a quarterback of the future. Leave Desmond Ridder in. Let him keep going through the growing pains. No, I get it. He was not playing well the last 2 games or so. So that's why he's being benched. But you need to keep him out there. Let him get the reps so he can get better. Not when he starts struggling, y'all want to put him on the bench. But when he's doing good, y'all keep him out there. No, you need to keep him out there. Let him play. Let him learn. Let him get the experience. Riding him on the bench isn't going to do anything for him. That's not going to accomplish anything. That's not going to do anything for them. The Falcons probably will look in the draft next year to draft another quarterback. My thing is, we need to give Desmond Ridder some time and not just throw him on the bench because he's not doing well. You're going to have growing pains. Don't get me wrong, Taylor Heineke has come in the last 2 games and played well. He played well against the Titans, and he played well last week against the Vikings. My problem is, we just lost last week. No, it wasn't Taylor Heineke's fault, but we still let the Dolphins come back. I mean, my God, we let the Vikings come back. Their quarterback was not Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins is out with a torn ACL. Their quarterback last week was Joshua Dobbs was their quarterback last week. He just got traded from the deadline. He wasn't even playing at first. It was one of the Vikings rookie quarterbacks. Josh Dobbs just got thrown in there after he just got traded. He really doesn't even know the plays, doesn't even know the players, doesn't even really know the coaches. He gets thrown in there. He leads the Vikings back. That's inexcusable by itself. That should not have happened. Now we're 4-5 behind the New Orleans Saints in the NFC South. That loss should not have happened at all. I was not happy about that. Another thing I want to address, Bijan Robinson is the running back of the future. And then I know you have Tyler Algier, who's the second running back. He's like 1B to Bijan Robinson. The last 2 or 3 games, Bijan Robinson playing time has been mad suspect. It's been suspect. He hasn't really been playing the last 2 games or so. My question to Arthur Smith is why? What's up? What's going on? Is there something behind the scenes? I mean, what's really going on? Nobody knows why Bijan Robinson is not really playing. Bijan Robinson is your running back of the future, just like Desmond Ridder is your quarterback of the future. You need to get those guys in there and get those guys rep so they can get comfortable. Not when, they're not playing well, so they don't get in the game and play. It doesn't work like that nowadays. This is not the mid-2000s or the 90s. It doesn't work like that where you could just put a player on the bench, let them learn. It doesn't work like that. They need reps. They need to get in. Like I said about Desmond Ridder, through the highs and the lows, you're going to go through the high moments. You're going to go through the moments where you're not doing well. But you need to keep these guys out there. Don't just ride them on the bench. Keep these guys out there. So I don't understand why Bijan Robinson's playing time has been suspect. Now, I think it was the game against the Titans. I think whoever it was, no, the Buccaneers. It was the Buccaneers. They said that Bijan Robinson didn't really play because he wasn't feeling well. Okay, I get that. But what about after that? The next 2 games against the Vikings? What about after that against Tennessee? His playing time was suspect then. So the Falcons, y'all need to get y'all young players in there, Arthur Smith, and stop riding them on the bench where they're just sitting there watching when they could be producing, when they could be learning. My God, I mean, good Lord. Come on, Falcons. Y'all need to get it together. We're playing Arizona this week. Kyler Murray is coming back. Okay, yes, we know what Kyler Murray can do. Kyler Murray has been out a whole year with a torn ACL. The Cardinals are in rebuild mode. We need to go to Arizona and beat the Cardinals. If we don't, this could possibly be our season. I hope that we win this game. I hope that we win this game simply the fact because we need to actually win this game. Kyler Murray's coming back off a torn ACL. Arizona's rebuilding. Keep in mind, Arizona did beat the Cowboys earlier in the season. So I don't even know what to expect, but I do know that we need to get those young guys in there playing and not having them on the bench. You guys will see my surprise video when I upload it on YouTube later on. With that being said, I want you guys to like, subscribe, and comment. Give me some feedback. Tell me what you guys think. Do you guys like my surprise? Do you guys not like it? Did you guys like the video? Just give me some feedback. Let me know what you guys are thinking, and I will catch you guys next week.